they look at you and like, oh, who's this guy with long hair and tattoos on his neck? You really my mailman?
Hey gang, welcome to my channel, flattopjon. And today for our 20 plus segment, we're recognizing Rey Payumo. Rey has been with the United States Postal Service for 29 years. 29 years he's been delivering mail. And his current route is out of Kailua. And he's also an avid rider. He loves Harley Davidsons, anything about Harley Davidson. He's been riding for almost his whole life. And he's also heavy into acting. He's been in movies such as Pirates of the Caribbean and Lost. Okay, don't let his physical presence fool you. Okay, when you see him, he may not look like your average postal carrier, but don't let that fool you because he's a great guy. He has a great heart. He's really actually soft-hearted. He's humble and soft-spoken. Okay, so don't let that fool you. Okay, but we want to thank Rey for all his hard work and dedication for 29 years of service with the United States Postal Service. Thank you, Rey. You should feel proud. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are proud too of you. And here we go. Watch the video, gang. Thanks for tuning in. How's it, gang? flattopjon here for our 20 plus segment on this YouTube channel. We're out here with Rey Payumo. He's been a mail carrier here in Kailua, but working for USPS for 29 years. Rey, can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi, I'm Rey Payumo. I've been with the post office almost 29 years, and it's been the greatest job I got. Post office were offering tests, and then I took it and scored high on it, and then within 8 months they got me working at a post office in Santa Monica, where I grew up, actually Venice, California.
Was there at any point in that 29-year career that you reconsidered and did not want to do this?
Oh yeah, man. It was like the first hour of working, you know. It's like I'm standing, it's called a case, where you sort out letters and magazines. And I did it for 8 hours, but the first hour it was like trying to figure out where the magazine or where the letter goes, because it's all sequenced into the address and the route. So I'm just thinking in my head the whole time I'm doing this, I'm like, do I really want to do this? You know, it's like for the rest of my life, you know. And I'm glad I did, you know, because it's been the best job I had, you know, be able to work outdoors and meeting new people and cool people, and some of my customers I meet are pretty much like friends and family now. Mm-hmm. You know, also the good thing about the job is you're allowed to transfer from different states, you know.
29 years is quite an accomplishment. What kept you going through those 29 years?
Oh man, my dad, man, because my dad wanted me to go to school, you know, learn the rules, don't be a fool, you know, and but I hate school, man. I just, you know, after high school, I just wanted out of there, you know, and so I tried college for a year and a half, and all I ended up doing was playing punk rock music and playing softball and stuff. So I decided I need a job, man. I need a federal job or a state job, and took a test and all the, you know, different jobs, and the first one to call me was the post office. You know, my whole motivation for working is basically my dad, because he's, you know, when we were young, he had like 4 jobs, because we lost my mom when I was 17, and he had to take care of like 5 kids. So basically, you know, we saw how his work ethic was just working 4 jobs trying to support 5 kids, you know, and with that's all I needed. You know, I looked at my dad, it was all him, you know, and I just basically applied that to any job I do, you know, either post office, acting, or even doing yard work, you know, and I just think of him, and he's my motivation.
What's the most interesting thing you've seen in your 29 years of being a mail carrier?
Cool thing that ever happened to me while I was working was meeting President Obama. You know, I was delivering at one of his places he was staying, and then I gave him the shaka, and then he gave me the shaka back and a smile. So I was like really stoked, you know. I go, man, my president did that to me, you know. So, you know, not often you can say that to anybody, you know. Right, so right. I was really stoked, you know. I was happy all that day, and just like, you know, like, wow, the president said hi to me, you know, and stuff like that. And but yeah, you know, that was pretty cool. I had to be pretty high on the list. I mean, I'm not even into politics, but for a president to say hi to me, that was pretty cool.
In your 29 years of being a mail carrier, what is the thing that you like least about the job?
The thing that people don't understand is that with all this bad stuff that's happening with the bombings and sending stuff in the mail that could, kill somebody, we're in the middle of it. We have no protection. We have no security, Secret Service guys looking after us. It's just us and the package that they delivered or they send. So that's the thing, because you never know that if that package blows up and it blows up right in front of my face and that's it. I'm checked out. Game over, man.
World. What do you like best about the job?
The stuff I like best about the job is just meeting people, and talking story with them, and then, whatever their favorite sports or team, go at it with them, talk trash with them, But the thing I love about doing my route, especially in Lanikai, is just meeting my customers in the beginning, where they look at you and like, oh, who's this guy with long hair and tattoos on his neck? You really my mailman? And they get to know you. Oh, Ray, he's the best. Let's come over for dinner and stuff. Come party and stuff. And I understand. People get all tripped out on my looks and stuff, but but once they get to know me, then they know who I am, and
Right.
they know how I am, and they just totally surprise them and stuff.
And aside from your career as a mail carrier, do you have any hobbies, anything you enjoy doing outside of work?
Oh yeah, the main hobbies, hanging out with the wife, and just doing everything with her, from housework. I mean, I'm not the coolest wife, man. We dig ditches together. We go underneath houses and dig out pipes, together and stuff. Everything together, We like to go to swap meets, and it just stuff like that. It's like one of my favorite things. And then also do some movie and TV on the side, and anything to earn, man. You got to do anything you can earn, especially living on this island and stuff. I even do yard work too, so it's all good.
What kind of movies have you been involved with, if you can share that with us?
I've been doing this movie thing since almost 17 years, I think, and I've been really fortunate with it because I don't really have any kind of training. Maybe I got some BS training, so that's pretty much what I've been doing in the auditions. The latest movie I just did was it's an upcoming movie should be coming out next year. It's with Ben Affleck and Charlie Hunnam from Sons of Anarchy, and Oscar Isaac and Pedro Pascal from Narcos. Really cool guys, and I play a bartender in a scene that they're doing, and I can't say too much about it, but they'll be coming out by next year, and it should be pretty cool.
What
It's not released yet.
if you can tell us, what other films have you acted in?
Oh yeah, I did Pirates of the Caribbean 4. Was cool. I got to work with Johnny Depp and stuff, and it was a good experience. I did Journey to Mysterious Island with The Rock. I had a cool scene with him. I don't know if you've seen the movie, but it's a part in the movie where I approach him and his co-star, and I have the pet lizard in my shoulder, and he freaks out like a little girl, So that was a cool one. And
Coming up here, you also into Harley Davidsons, huh?
oh yeah. I've been riding since I think I was 20 years old. Because my dad wouldn't let me ride when I was younger. So basically I bought a bike without telling my dad, and still living under his roof, and took a chance on it. And I didn't even know how to ride. I just basically got on the freeway and just rode, which was wrong. Don't ever do that. Take the training, take the lessons.
Don't.
Yeah, don't do that, because it was scary. The scariest ride I ever had. And I loved riding. I had 3 bikes in my whole time, and this bike that I have left is basically the bike that I bought when I first moved to Hawaii. I've been riding that since '94, and it's over 150,000 miles.
What model
in 3
bike is
different
that?
states. It started off as a fat boy, but now it's a rat bike. It's just a rat bike chopper.
First of all, I want to tell you thank you for doing this interview, and I want to tell you thank you for your 29 years of service with the United States Postal Service.
Going 40, man.
There you go. We really appreciate everything you do, and the reason why you do this is it's such an accomplishment, you know. And people ask me why 20 years, because if you already invested 20 years, yeah, for some that would mean retirement, like the military. Some can retire at 20, but for some not necessarily. But you're that close, right? So if anything, this is an encouragement to people. If you're that at that level at 20 years, you can reach 29, 30, whatnot. And I just want to say thank you, and we're proud of you, and I'm pretty sure all your coworkers are, and the people that you serve on your route. I want to say thank you.
No worries,
Yeah.
man.
You have anything else you wanted to mention or say to any viewers out there?
Hi.
This is Flat Top John, and this is our 20+ segment of my YouTube channel. If you like what you see, and you like Ray and his accomplishments, click the like button, please. More so, if you like what we're doing and the journey we're on and the direction we're going, subscribe to my channel. But this is Flat Top John, and thank you for tuning in. Take care. God bless.